We're here inside the World Trade Organization, and I've been running this program now since 2011. The goal is to not have students only read about these international institutions, but to spend time inside these organizations so we understand how they work.
The best part about the reception was the networking. We met a lot of people that we didn't get to have a lecture or presentation from, and a lot of them were Washington College of Law alumni. So it was amazing to see how they've built a career out here in Geneva.
The conversations today that the students are exposed to when they meet ambassadors, and they ask them, how do you work with your capitals? How do you convey them to the capitals? I mean, there are a lot of things that happen that you cannot glean from just reading textbooks or being in the classroom. You need to actually talk to people who are living the life that ends up creating the international agreements that we later on study.
So my favorite experience is just being able to meet lots of different people that are currently working here in Geneva, both at the WTO and the World IP Organization. Just getting to see people that are far along in their careers that have sort of either been WCL alums or are coming from entirely different countries. It's really cool to see people's different paths that they took to get here and just what they've sort of come to do here.
In this course, we have the benefit of having some of the WIPO delegates joining us, and they can talk about how the various issues affect their countries and affect their approaches to dealing with them. So for instance, this year we have on our agenda a discussion about AI regulation. And we'll hear from staff members at WIPO about what they're doing to think about how AI should be regulated and where the regulation should come from. But we'll also be able to talk about that issue with some of the delegates who may be looking for leadership from WIPO on this issue and may not approach the issue in the same way that Europe does or the way the United States might.
In American University Washington College of Law, we've been very committed to giving these hands-on experience to our students about international law, international organizations, development of international law, and the work that international organizations are doing in maintaining peace. We had a conversation with the African delegation, with Cameroon, where they spoke about the Africa, continental needs, agriculture. We talked to Australia, we talked to Chile, and we talked to the Americans. This allows students to actually see real time how things are being reflected. Things out there in the capitals are being reflected here in international organizations.